think they finally made it so I can do that. Let's see here. Yep. Sweet. Let me hit share. Go here. Yay. That's getting so much better, YouTube. You do it, Tubies. You do it. And then I really need streamer bot up. There we go. Boom. Okay. Hopefully all that works. It used to like validate with me if I really wanted to tag everyone, and so I'm just so confused that it's not working. I don't know. Hopefully people are seeing that. Anyway, okay. Good morning, Thief. What's up, dude? First things first, I believe my guide left off at 51. I'm at 54. I want to make sure my guide sort of matches what I'm doing. And I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to import a new code and then just retag it, because we had to make some game day decisions. So we're going to copy from POB, import. We will import as a new variant. And this will be 38 to 54. Morning, Dorsch. What's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we'll plop that there, and then we'll just delete this one, and we'll be updated. 38 to 54. Now, I got to remove some of the ancillary skills, because sometimes it drops in stuff from our weapon. And arc's going to go all the way to the bottom because I'm not using it anymore. Oh, wait. Did I do the wrong one? That looks old. Yeah, I did the wrong one. Try again. Wait a second. Copy. Import as a new variant. Okay. Moving through the campaign slowly. Love to hear it. Yeah. Let's delete that one. And this one is 38 to 54. Arc has been depreciated. How come? What do you mean? Are you just meaning my guide? Dude, it brought in Arctic Armor and Frostbomb again. Okay, something's wrong. Let's run a fresh import. Maybe that's the problem. Passives, items, generate, copy. All this POB technology is like so amazing, isn't it? Import as new variant. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Cool. Delete. Edit. 38 to 54. Go. Check gems. There we go. That looks good. Firestorm's not needed. Testing results are that it is pretty bad. Arc to the bottom. Spark to the top. Frostbomb is next, most important. Then storms. Tempest, weakness, siphon. Okay, there we go. All set. I actually have one. Now, I didn't take time to make nice coffee today. I made a dirty Americano, but I have one. I usually have one per morning. It's amazing. Okay, next thing I want to check is I wonder if overnight anyone figured out stuff with Stormweaver. And stuff being, who's this? Anime Princess? He's okay. I'll take a look. I don't think he had accounted for elemental equilibrium in his guide update. So I'm not sure it's super reliable to look at. Let's look at interludes. He's running Unleash. Otherwise, it is the same build. Act 3, interlude. Roughly the same tree. You can drop Flame Wall as soon as you have the damage for it. He comes up here and gets chill and freeze. Oh, you know what I did here? Okay, okay. I know what we're doing. I heard that they just wrote this wrong, and that lightning infusions are generating cold infusions. So we're just gonna go up here and grab this and do a real test. That's all we're gonna do. And I need to go do my chaos trial. So those are the two to-do list items here. Where is chaos trial? This? Hopefully this will be easy. Temple of Chaos, like, early on always gets me. Will grant additional ascendancy points. Okay.
A woman that rejected her destiny comes to forge another.
Oh my god, the Trial Master's lines are so funny to me. He's such a jerk.
Approach, challenger.
20 is extra chaos. Corrupted blood. Damage taken slowly increases.
They strike with dark intent.
20 is extra chaos. Pretty painful, but hopefully everything's just going to die before it does anything to me.
Your challenge awaits. Prove yourself.
Spark is very nice for Chaos Trial. I mean, Spark's nice for everything, but there's certain content areas that are like, they're so much nicer when you're sparking. This is one of them. Look how fast that is with Spark. Holy cow. I really like the Chaos Trial. I like both trials a lot. I think they're awesome.
This is just the beginning.
Less area effect prod speed. Monsters cannot be slowed or stunned. That's a nice one.
An unyielding determination.
Huh. He never did his poof thing on the area.
Die.
Maybe that timer does it. Huh. We're strong. We're strong. Some socketing items. Nice. Ah, look at the sparks go across the whole screen. I love it. Look at all those lightning infusions. Those would all be cold infusions. Probably update filter blade. Just realized. Load. Save. Viper cap still dinging. There's a grab. That's interesting. I doubt it. Do people really care about constricting command? $40C. Okay. That's probably like a couple of divines. What's a divine? This old. Those are old numbers. It says standard. Switch to Fate of the Ball. Here we go. Those look good. Chances 3.5 exalt. Okay. I could see it then.
Don't give up so early.
Rings of Doom exploding for Fizz. Pyramids that laser corrupted blood.
For where you stand,
Those are both mysterious and awful.
escort the idol.
The old Escort the Idol. Here we go. There's a Ring of Doom. I wonder how much damage I would have taken if I stayed in there. Good job, Sparky Spark. Come on, little thing. You can do it. Milk frothed, dogs walked, wife distracted. It is time. You did it all, man. Congrats. It's a great moment in the day. My superhero wife is the whole family knows it's PoE day. I was up till 5 a.m. almost. And my wife takes all the kids out very early, and they stay out for a while. Deadly volatiles on death. So yeah, they're all gone. I probably have like 2 hours, which would be great. All right, I think is this boss? Yeah, this is boss. Right? Yeah, this is boss. Oh yeah, it's this guy.
This one
Ow. That was a lot of damage.
get so conceited.
Deader. Gotta wait for that thing to go off. Okay. That was a really easy trial of chaos. I'll take it. I think I should talk to him, right?
Long met the room.
Refund passive, trial rewards. My soul core, some rares. Somewhere I get my points. Yay. Points gained. Okay, so do I want collecting an infusion gain another random? Another different. Or do I want remnants reappear? Probably remnants reappear. This is also very good defensively. I can swap over. I don't know what it costs to refund an Ascendancy gold-wise, but I should have enough. If I'm not feeling very tanky, I'll swap over. But the idea here is we Frostbomb, we get 3, right? Boom, boom, boom. And they should reappear very soon. 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 per Frostbomb. And it resets with the cooldown. So, like, we should just not need infusions for a while that's going on. In fact, I'm pathing to elemental equilibrium, and that's so good I don't know that we'll need it for a while. Travel to the farmlands. All right, here we go. Actual game. The interlude. Everyone seems to really like the interlude. I'm trying to come around. To me, it felt like a little bit like a really sloppy campaign. I don't know. I'm sold. I'm not sold. Yo, Thief, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate you, man. A legit tier 1 sub. How about this guy? That's how good his milk tastes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy crap, that was close. Whew. Well, we are slamming here. 18 mana per enemy killed. That's good. 4 espresso shot day? Heck yes. Find a way through the darkness. Good. Here they are. I bet this is the way through. Missed on that reduction. We are doing some decent damage, aren't we? Woo! Wow. That's some good damage, man. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and salvage items and stuff. I'm like completely full. Early Act 2 still? Hey, it's fine. I feel like it's always good to just take your time in the campaign, not stress about the speed of it. Because the seasons last so long. Like, it's easy to forget that the seasons last so long. I need to grab my regex. %, move boots. My boots are good enough for now. Oh, and they're 25. My boots are totally giga boots. Totally giga boots. That's how the kids would say it these days. My flask is a totally giga flask. Where do I put this? Oh, I already had all spell skills. With increased spell damage focus. Wow, okay. I didn't realize I had that. We'll keep that there. The shark fin's gotta go, huh? Wow. Do I have an Anj shop yet in my hideout? Can I Anj things yet? Yo! What's up, Backle? Sharkfin is still here. I do have my on shop. Yay. Alright, this will be a 5 Exalt tab. Listen, go to the last island. Okay. Listening.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
This thing is worth more, I think. Try 30x on this.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Okay, I'm gonna go there now. The one where you fight Tavake. I'm not sure which one that is, but I can hover over these guys. Magma Twins, Doomdial, Blind, Beast Pin. An old lady in there and she wants the fin? What? What? I'm looking for Tavake still. I already did it. So I'm screwed. Sharkfin PoE2. Give it to Kamana on Nigakanu to receive a choice of uncut skill, spirit, or support gem as a reward, freeing up inventory space. That is the most important thing about it. You know, I think I'm just going to drop it. I don't need that reward. That's nice of them, though. Rip Deep Blue Sea. Yeah, now I know. Hey, that's good to know. And, like, honestly, a support gem is always nice at that stage. But I'm, like, kind of all decked out. Yeah, it is seriously good to know that it does something. Whoa, damage. We are doing lots of damage, but they are doing lots of damage. Is the darkness open because I killed those bosses? And I'm just bad? Nope, it looks like there's stuff to do. Stones of Cyril. Yeah, I think the darkness comes later, right? I'm trying to sip a little coffee here and there. Oh, yeah, this thing. Oh, my gosh, this thing. Gotta love Spark. Level up. We're headed up to elemental equilibrium. The thing I heard is that this works anyway. They just typed it wrong. So we'll see. I'm going to take more decks so I can continue going hybrid without issue. Need to find the other stones, right? 2 checkpoints right here. Sure. Better than no checkpoints. Is that the middle? Yeah, that's the middle, I think. Oh! Woof! Corrupted blood on me. Always scary. Did I kill them all already? Nope. The cold infusions uptime, look at it. Pretty sure it's really good. I don't know why it's not going down when I spark. We're literally getting that many that we're at, like, constant regeneration? Oh, shit. Vol Ruins. Wait, what's happening? Oh, boy. Tuna's playing same late start in Act 4. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Is the build going smoothly for you? I guess I did my 6th. I'm still not totally sure on how we upgrade rooms. They can be placed. I don't know. Monsters grant more XP. Many chests. Many chests goes near the end. Oh yeah, CI is going to be so nice. You betcha. I'm a CI enjoyer. I'm trying to place things in such a way that I just like get in and I sprint down a hallway and clear everything, which I didn't realize I wanted to do until a little while after getting it going. And I honestly don't really want to run this whole temple. Do I have to? I just kind of want to get through the interlude. Maybe I should try and get some medallions, because I don't really know what those do. And then bounce out of here. I go medallions and go to the chest room. Medallion, medallion, medallion. Yeah, I'm using weapon sets. Mobs is this path over here. And then our curse is right here. So weapon set 2 is just for cursing. That's all that's going on. Wait, it's closed? Oh, I didn't know the rooms were like closed off. Surprise, surprise. All right. I guess this is getting pretty fast now that we're sparking pretty good. Wait, I'm locked again. What the? Oh, I had to open it. I had to open an armor rack. Okay. That short fuse on Frostbomb is crazy. That thing is instant. And then they resummon and we get 3 more. And I think we're exceeding the 3 sometimes because of the Ascendancy node. So that's why sometimes it feels like we're getting like almost like it's unreserved life effect. Oh. The damage is officially potent. Twin bow. We care about bows because everyone cares about bows. I wonder what percentage of people are sparking. It feels like it could be a lot. Probably bows are number 1 and druid is number 2 maybe. What's up, Glad? Can I show items? Yeah, sure. I just died. Perfect timing. Okay, so let me show them in order. I found this Crown of the Victor early on. Obviously, this is, you know, not the most ideal, but +1 to skills for the campaign is just incredible. Both rings, self-craft, you just care about resistances, but if you can get other things, that's cool. Like lightning damage or cast speed. It's really cool. Max life, max mana. ES chest, again, just resistances and ES. Boots, movement speed is number 1, but then resistances. Belt resistances, glove resistances, and then voltaic staff right here. This is not like a showcase example. The crit on it is kind of wasted because our crit chance is just so low. We're at 16. If we take that off, we're at 11. So if you factor that into an actual damage multiplier, I think it's pretty low value. Spearfield Witchfielder. Witch Hunter is good in new season. I want something one-shot anything. Are you asking? Is it a question? You phrased it like, it is good. Like you're already doing it. If it's a question, yeah, it's good. But it is an in-game build. It's not something you want to like switch to when you get to mapping or something. You want to play Hollow Palm or bows or anything, crossbows, and then swap to Spearfield when you've got like a Giga Spear and some pretty good speed pieces and things like that. And yeah, on Witch Hunter, I don't know how nice of a job people are doing with the new defensive node on Witch Hunter, but I mentioned it in my video. It looked like that node was going to be very good. So tacking that onto the build could be amazing. Where's like the crafting benches and stuff, dude? They disappeared. Into the sealed vault. Boo! Sealed vault should not be so underwhelming. Boo! Okay. Room complete. We're cruising. We're cruising through the temple here. God, Spark is so good for temple. Look at the Sparks travel around that terrain and kill stuff. That's amazing. Am I right? There is nothing on the temple map that tells you which rooms are completed. I feel like that is accurate and very surprising. I don't know what I didn't do. I guess I'll leave. I don't know. Those two I probably didn't do. Okay, I'll go over to those two. I guess they assumed that, like, the exploration of your map would be your indicator for whether you did it or not. One to go, right? Over here. Exalted War Room, yay. Ooh, it's fast. Summon Alva Uramati's medallion. Okay, so we found a medallion too. As far as mods, that one's 6, that one's 6, that one's 6. This one's 5 with a suffix, so we could get another resistance. That one's 5 with a prefix. 6, 6. And my staff is 6. Okay, so it's this. We got fire res. Sweet. It should be res capped. Almost. And I got a medallion. What's it do? These don't have symbols? Weird. Add room commander. Add room garrison. Oh, I was supposed to put these in. Interesting. Okay, I'll do it on the next build, I guess. I don't know. Temple complete instead of room complete. That's the only indication we get. Closed temple. Some stuff went away. Okay. Still a little confused on like how we're managing temple progression, but we'll get there. Uh-oh. Wow. That was a hot portal. I'm going to test equilibrium, but this Frostbomb generation is very reliable for right now. When we get to maps, it's probably kind of bad because like you don't want to stand there and wait for the resummon of the infusion. But for right now, like I'm at a perma 3. If you see my infusions up here, like it's looking pretty good. It's pretty crazy how consistent it is, actually. Look at that. And the key ingredient there is the links on Frostbomb, which I did just update my leveling guide with my exact build. I imported my exact build that I currently have. Go with some more decks. Oh, crap. I think there might be one more. I'm not sure. Let's see if Arc's still working. Oh, God. Never mind. Let's not. Okay, something in here hurts a lot. Who's that guy? He's a deader. Oh, okay. Got them all lit. Finish the abyss and have fun. We got another depths. Gosh. I actually like don't want to do that, but they're so good. They're so juicy. Where's the little rune things in the middle? Wait, where are they? Up here? Okay, here they are. What's up, Hunter? Yeah, man, this build's been awesome. It was really fun to campaign with. Your success is very dependent on, like, doing the skills correctly, which you wouldn't think because it's Spark, right? And you also would think that maybe that's not an enjoyable component of a build, but I think it is. Okay, forgive my failures. I do not know. I don't know what this boss does. I know we need an elemental weakness on her, and she will not sit still. There we go, we froze her. Now we can get it on there. Oh, wait. Dead. Is build link in the description? I can drop it in the chat. My guide only is up to where I'm currently at. But yeah, let me get it in the chat. That should have worked, hopefully. Whoa. Rude. Trying to talk with humans. Go away. Jeez. Return to the darkness in the farmlands. Okay, cool. So that opened the darkness. I have to do this Abyssal Depths. The loot is too good down here, and getting the crafting pieces is too important. This build is a good leveling build? Yes, it definitely is. If you've never done Spark, the skill rotation on the bosses is the difference between success and failure, literally. So you'll want to make sure that you realize that when you go in. For instance, some people report having trouble with Act 1 boss or Act 2 boss, but if you know what you're doing, they die so fast it's incredible. The council die before the phase, for instance, if you know what you're doing. But if you don't, you may be stuck on him forever. It's pretty chill. I mean, the main thing you have to do is check the shops every time for a staff or a focus in a wand. And as long as you do that, you'll be good on gear. I'm very attentive to resists, so I recommend that. Some people are a little bit lazier about resists in the campaign. But the build is squishy, obviously. It's a Sork. Sorks are squishy. That's their design. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Dorch. But it, you know, it has to be said because people get mad at the build. They're like, dude, bosses aren't dying, and it's like, in this build especially, it's true on a lot of builds, but in this build especially, boss not dying could just be your mechanical shortcomings. Yep, I'm going to be updating as I go. This is going to be my league build. Right now we're pathing to this node to test how it works because in the patch notes and in the teaser video, it read differently. But I think I saw something when I logged on today that said it's working anyway according to the old text. This is just the world we live in with PoE right now. I gotta check those gloves. I could use some better gloves, man. No good there. Here's a hybrid chest. I'd much rather be on a hybrid chest. These are both pretty bad, though. That one's 80 life. It's not bad. Another thing I do in my approach to this build that is not done is I like hybrid gear right out the gate, and so I take some dex nodes to sustain that. I just think straight ES is way too squishy in the campaign. You have to be able to fully dodge hits in the campaign, I think. Another Viper cap. Oh, God. Wait, what the? Oh, my God, buddy. Cheat. Hacks. Hacks. Wow. Next desecration. We'll add only suffix. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay, cool. Gotta check boots. All right, we're out of here. Easy there. I'm still in chat. Listen, sorry. I'll try and get a checkpoint over to that darkness and then go back to town. Hopefully GGG did well with the checkpoints here. Yay. The Blackwood. Might need to clean some inventory here. This is, yeah, this is the forest. Oh my goodness. I think that was a death effect. Yet another great zone for Spark. We just can spam. We don't even have to know what's happening. Gotta love it. Gloves again. Gotta check gloves. Bad gloves. Pretty okay boots, but mine are better. Greater Exalt. That's a nice omen for crafting. I'm a little worried about my defenses here. We may have to give some love to some evasion. Because I'm almost res capped, and I'm at 1100 EHP. I mean, in my opinion, that's pretty good, and I'm just taking some hits. My evasion rating is 5, so yeah, maybe evasion needs some love. Holton. Coffee is good. Oh, wow. That is tasty. Check this bow. Bad. Freebooter was bad. Okay. Level melee.
It is good to see you.
Yeah, pretty much every shop. So in my guide, I have this regex here. Just every shop, paste this into the vendor and check everything that highlights. 109 and 1. That's pretty good. There's a 69.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's no fun. PoE starving is not ideal. Main skills are all up to date. Go with orb. Your stab with ritual affinity does not have space for this item. Lies. You're lying. They didn't make a spot for it? Alright. Well, that could be. Just dump it here. Yeah, I keep my crafting currency here. So that way I can craft on the fly. So I do actually have 17. I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty cool with 17. Rapid casting. We're gonna put a Is there anything good to put on here? Does this apply exposure? Why is it saying potent exposure? Powered spells split to 2 additional targets. I didn't know it did that. I wonder if that works. Supported skills cannot consume infusions or charges. 4% more damage per different type of charge or infusion on you. Charge or infusion. So you can get that up to 24%. That's pretty crappy, I guess. What's the mana cost? Doesn't cost anything, right? The cost is 1% of mana per second. I don't think that would go down with efficiency. It would still round up at the very worst, right? Arc is done. Selfless remnants? No thanks. I'll just go remnant potency. That's like the last thing that could be good. Supported skills break armor. My frostbomb linkage is perfect. My spark linkage is fine. I'm not sure about zenith, but it's going fine. Oh, it's all good. Okay, I'll just leave that there in case you need it later. Back out to Holton. I gotta go fight that deadly mansion. I remember the mansion. Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna be suffering some deaths here. I just don't have any form of defense. Lots of yes is not defense early on. You gotta have some other layer. Could probably slow down a bit too. Level 5 support? What? Okay, now we have to check again. Expand. It's a seal. Their area of effect is increased for each seal lost. 30% increased effect for each seal lost. Is that just straight better than Unleash? Oh, and it has no less damage when reoccurring. Alright, I did not know Expand was a gem. That seems very good. Let me look at Proj 3. Increases injection speed also apply to Proj damage. Spark will increase with Proj damage, right? But it doesn't have the Pierce tag. Pierce might be better. Interesting. We have lots to consider. Second wind 3. Twice as many cooldown uses. Interesting. Okay, I think we're going to do expand, and we're going to put it in the Orbit Storm slot. Oh, but I don't want to die while I'm figuring this out. Taco's current. That's cool. It's for attack builds, but, you know, uniques are always neat. Yeah, all right, let me compare these two. We don't lose AoE. Wait, wrong gem. Sorry. Gain a seal every 200% of cast time, maximum of 2. This one's maximum of 3. That's cool. Unsealed when cast. Their area of effect is increased. Their effects reoccur. Effects reoccur. Let me check this out. Huh. Okay, that doesn't work at all. Unleash has... Wait, what the... God, GGG doesn't even know how this works. Their effects reoccur. I guess the way that should read is like the skill gets recast. Very interesting. The more you know. You know what I mean? We are ignited, not good. Level up. We're getting close. 2 points away from trying out equilibrium. I'm doing the science. Wolven hold. Haha. Scary. Good boot alert. Anybody need some armor boots? 25 move? Probably not. Who plays armor? I'm gonna try an arc on a pack here. Here we go, these guys. I think it was infused. Man, this cold infused spark spam is wonderful. At least at this stage, I would think equilibrium would be like kind of a nerf to what we're doing, even if it works as they said it was going to. Guess we're going the right way. Heyo. Whoa. Yowie. He got me. I guess he works differently than the Act 2 boss. Does he just stay in there? Poor guy. Come on out, buddy. There we go. Oh my gosh. What? I actually don't know. I don't know what mechanic is killing me there. Okay, he does no damage with that first swing. Maybe I just need to, like, really run away. Okay, here it comes again. Whoa! How do you dodge that? Interesting. You don't. You just kill boss before he kills you. That's the only way to do it. Hmm. 2 weapon skill points. Yes, please. Okay, we're there. Equilibrium testing time.
The balance is mine to control.
Yes, it is. Can I record and stream at the same time from OBS? Let's find out. Yeah, I can try out later. Always show items. There may be a button that you're hitting that's toggling that. All right, so we just turned on equilibrium. It says create cold instead of fire. We wanted to create cold instead of lightning. Let's see what it does. It did! It created cold instead of lightning. I have come here to confirm equilibrium text is a lie. Still creates cold instead of lightning. Interesting. All right, we'll leave it on for a little bit. Basically, what this would do is our spark should generate its own cold infusions when it shocks stuff. And now the frost bomb is generating fire infusions. We're probably going to switch back to Frost Bomb because it's just more reliable in this phase because we're not shocking constantly enough and our siphon is only a 5%. We need to quality it. But yeah, pretty interesting. Do I have items? Yep. I'm a good boy. Always salvaging. Always checking vendors. Never stop checking vendors. 40% cast speed. It's worth riffing on. Bad. Okay. I think that's the only reason to go left in this. Just for that. And then we come back. And then we go to the estate. Pretty solid. Mine is a transcendent, right? Yep. Yeah, we're cooking. Now, what's tough is that we don't know what GGG actually intended, right? Did they intend to screw up the text? Or is the text correct and they screwed up the implementation of the skill? But yeah, our late game plan of Shock self-generating its infusions is back into play at the moment. And infusion generation was more reliable without equilibrium for this stage of the campaign because we just aren't shocking very much. Like if you look at the icons on the minions, it takes a lot of attacks before we shock. So okay, the damage there is those reflect guys. Gosh, those guys are so nasty. Oh yeah, feels totally weird, and we have no idea what they mean, but you know, cut them some slack. They did this whole revamp in like, what, 4 months? Has it been 4 months or 2 months? I think it's 4 months. Okay, so we need to go get this instead of equilibrium. Maximum number of infusions. And I think with how we're using the cold infusion, we'll be at like full uptime. Yeah, I mean they did they did so much stuff. Yeah. Cut them some slack. They did so much stuff. Somebody wrote the text on Elemental Infusion wrong. But they did all this other stuff for us. Yeah, it worked. Totally worked. Worked instantly. Cook Wrathpith with staves for Jin. That sounds cool. Did Wrathpith pick get nerfed? I thought it did. Maybe it's not too bad. Oh! Chest upgrade. Damn, that is nice. 6 modded. I don't exactly know what the nerf was. Yeah, they is interesting in .1 times of PoE dev conversations. They really wanted to make steer away from crit being a required component of scaling builds. Which I don't know if I agree with that from a design standpoint, but they said it, and then just slowly crits just kind of creeped in because it's just so good, right? Ooh, cool. We get to fight this guy again? Oh, these guys. I remember them. Owie. Gotta get them both cursed. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Hello, Spark. Woohoo! Once again, I still don't know what these guys actually do because they die so fast. Okay, how do I get to the mansion? Is it towards the middle? I'm guessing it's this way. Because, if I had a mansion and a courtyard, I'd put the mansion in the middle of the courtyard. There's Reflect Guy. I'm just going to ignore him, dude. Yeah, exactly. Spark is really fun. Show passives again? Yeah. Here you go. Also, the guide is updated. I literally did an upload. I'll drop it here. I literally did an upload of my current build right when the stream started. Yeah, you should get cold infusions. Yeah, so what I was saying was the way this reads is that Orb of Storms would give you... What would it give you? Fire infusions. Gain fire infusions instead of lightning infusions. But it's actually giving you cold, which is how the original text read. So in my mind, it's working the way they told us it was going to work versus... But it's not working the way it says in-game, which is why I'm still, holding my breath on what the end-game plan is going to be. Alright, this house is a Death Wish. There's, corrupted blood. So much nastiness. Luckily, we are doing giga damage. And Spark is just so nice in little corridor spaces like this. Spark's so nice everywhere, let's be honest. Look at that, I dropped a Firestorm in the entrance. Multi-skill build. I'm doing it. Ow. That looks bad. That pack looks like it's going to kill me. Oh, I like the music here. Oh my god. The bleed effects are so scary. Probably need to just slow down a little bit and got knocked down on that last fight. Go Spark. Love you, Spark. I don't know for sure. Like, are we supposed to go down? I remember getting confused on pathing here. Because we want to get to their little courtyard of love. Researcher Strongbox spotted. It's on the first 12th floor? Okay, so am I on the first floor? I went back down. Level up. Infused duration is really pointless. I'm going to Alk this bad boy. Oh, God, that's a nice roll. Freezes you when activated. My charm's good. Love you, Spark. Keep doing your thing, honey. Ah, I got the Alk back at least. I don't know. Am I going the right way? Just make the rounds again, right? Oh, owie, owie. Oh, Jesus. All right, so here I am. There's no map to help. There's a waypoint down there, which I never did get. This is going downstairs. This is where I was. No, wait. Okay, I have to go upstairs, back around, and then down. Hopefully that's what it is. Yeah, I want that staircase right there. Okay. I think I understand. Comprende. Trouble is, I'm not going to be able to rush there because the death effect of these corrupted blood guys is really harsh. What's my level? I'm over leveled for the area. That's from Vault Temples and Abysses. Maybe they changed the layout. We'll see. I think this is what I remember, is that you go up and then you go back down to get to the middle. Oh God, how awesome is Spark? I'm sorry I keep saying it. I just like keep feeling it, how nice it is to be using this skill. Okay, so then we go back down. Checkpoint, door. Okay, we're in. This is so cool. I love this. Look at the effect of elemental weakness. It's on her, but not him. A little example of how good it is there. Hi, my name is Spark, and I do damage.
Your shadow darkens Esamir no more. I must travel light.
Do I have to do anything here? Hope not. Return to Renly. That may be the end of that interlude. Okay, I gotta say, I really enjoyed that interlude now that I understand what it is. I'm now an interlude enjoyer, maybe. Whew. That's a lot of spell damage. We're going to switch armors. Oh, it's skilled. In here we have cold and lightning. If we put that on, we just need double cold. I don't think I have any more cold runes. We'll see. Yeah, I'm out of cold runes. That's a little bit awkward. Yeah, I dare say that. I might miss it. Anything else good to socket in body armor? I could just jam int in it. Max life, max mana. Iron rune seems kind of like a waste. Can I have that? Can I have these runes back, please? Put that there for now. I have 2 greater iron runes I do not need. I bet those are selling like decently right now. I'm gonna go check it out. What do you socket in your staff? Okay, so the answer to that's actually very important. You want to get damage as extra. So I have 2 greater glacials for 20% damage as extra cold damage. And that is a lot of extra damage. Greater iron for exalt. They're almost 3 to 1. And I have 2. I thought I had 2. I do have 2. Don't lie to me, Anj. Okay. I'll take it. And then I think what I want is like a lesser cold if somebody wants to sell a lesser cold. It's 1 to 1. Sell for Augs. No stock. Regals. No stock. Alk. What's a currency that's like less than exalts? No beans, I guess. I guess I'll have to go find one. Tacos worth anything? 1 exalt, maybe?
I'm sure someone will want that.
Alright, I think we're all done in Interlude Act 1 and we can go here. Maybe we have to actually travel there with Una or somebody. Hoodie. Bastiri.
I never tire of the sight of home.
Stick with Frostbomb plus short fuse for campaign. I just updated my guide with what I'm currently running. And I'm going live. Okay, so that's for the next travel. The thing I remember about this interlude is that there's this zone in the middle that is like the biggest zone anyone has ever seen. Was it the same? Okay. Not that bad of a zone? Okay. I wonder if they changed it. Also, I was running Hollow Palm, which is a lot more painful for like wide clearing like this. Maybe now that I'm on Spark, it won't feel so nasty. Spark enjoyers unite. Ow. Hug the wall. Let me know if I'm doing it wrong. I'm just trying to even find a wall. Wayfinder's seal. Follow the guide. Go this way? Okay, I wouldn't have expected that, so sounds good. Oh, I see it's got a perpetual arrow on me. Sweet. I like that. Another checkpoint. That's town again. Wayfinder's seal again. It still says go this way. Okay, these are helpful. I appreciate them as long as they're pointing me in the right way. The pools. Okay. Hopefully I did need to come here. Do I have to go down here? I believe in you, Act 2 interlude. I2. Pools is the first part. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for dropping the tips in chat. I feel like no one really practices or like makes helpful visual guides for the interlude because we all know it's going away. And so it's just this alien territory for me that I have to do like once or twice a league. Like no one has a world record campaign plus interlude time, I don't think. Or interlude act 1 clear time. Checkpoint. Damage. Ultimate mana flask. Oh, 527 roll. I've got my flask for later. How do you get 3 orbs? So you have to have overabundance. You've got to have the node on the tree. Big purple node. I call it out in my guide. You'll see it on the passive tree on the guide. And then you want Unleash, and it drops 3 at once. Unleash support gem, to be specific. And yeah, like in Act 1, you probably don't want to unleash double orbs because they do less damage when they're unleashed, and you kind of need that damage for the counts. But after Act 1, I go full on unleash orb for, you know, it's not just quality of life, like you get onto the next spell quicker, right? So it's really good for that. All right, we got a support gem here. Is there a duration 3? There is not. Thrill of the Kill. Wow. The thing I was going to try with Spark was Project Acceleration 3. But it's going to be really hard to test whether that's good. Because the difference here, so increase reduction of speed, apply to damage. That seems good. But we lose the chance to pierce. So it's definitely not like an obvious mathing situation. Let me see how much damage we get on the tooltip. Oh, it doesn't show any. Why is there no damage change? It doesn't show, and it's not exactly 40% more. Yeah, it says 40. So how will we know? We just have to visually look at everything like everything else in this game. I mean, we do so much damage that it feels good anyway. Look at these guys, the defenders of the gold. Hey, that's our gold. We would need a target dummy to know. I mean, I know Pierce is good, so maybe I should just go back to Pierce. Do I need to stay in this area? I feel like I remember there was something in here that you want to do. I'm going to run the perimeter. I remember there was like a room on the side where you go do stuff. Oh, Waystone. Hello. God, look at Spark go, man. Spark is already so angry. Orb of Chance. Thank you. The Jin. Jin acquired. Not sure what we're doing with it, but Jin acquired. Check Scepter for friends. Minion friends. Not good. What do I do with the Jin? Do I do something with it here? Level up. Two rooms with pedestals. Two Barias. Okay. Looking for pedestal rooms. A rare ring or amulet or jewel. Okay. That's kind of meh. I think for the sake of like seeing it done, so that way I'm not such an interlude potato, I'll go finish it out. Pedestal. Wish for an amulet, wish for a ring, wish for a jewel. I have an empty jewel slot. Those are all bad. But, you know, it's a jewel. Whatever. Wait, so then the other Baria goes on the other side, I'm guessing? That's funny you said that because I ended up taking the jewel. I mean, my rings are pretty solid. Amulet or ring. Miami is just like kind of a defensive slam with some mana regen. A rarity is nice. This ring stays for a long time. I guess that ring's kind of weak. I probably overvalue it because it says lightning damage. What's up, Hunter? Welcome back, dude. Congrats on being off work. That feels good, man. I'll go for an amulet. Oh, they're revealed. So the fact that they're identified makes this worth it. This is why you have to do things. Actually. Dang, that is like attribute stacking right there. This one has spell damage, ES, and 11 all res. This is actually like a double exalt. Put it on the neck. Amulet. Boom, baby. Upgrades acquired, and I'm learning the interlude. Double win. Oh, hello. Scary. Ow. Oh my god, I survived that hit. Not the twisters, though. Okay, that was kind of weird. He didn't receive the first round of exposure at all. So I really kind of threw off my rotation there. There it is. Okay, this is full rotation. He should be frozen here in a second. Ow. That really hurt, man. Oh, here come the twisters. Shoo. Completing this will grant additional ascendancy points. Cool. Curious what my evasion percent goes up to when I put this on. 14. Okay. Not very good. Apparently I was cheating this chest. Didn't even realize. To keep that amulet around. Alright, what level am I? 59. When I get to, like, maybe the end of the interlude, I'm going to upload another tag onto the guide of, like, where I'm at and everything that's going on. Those are all bad. Zarka. Cast speed, check it. Spell damage. Life per killed. Pretty slow cast speed and spell damage, so kind of bad still. Wish I could put the gin there. Keys. Okay. We'll keep this for swapping. Get some more scrolls. Scroll enjoyer. What else was I thinking I needed to do? We're almost to the +1 infusions, which is great. Weapon sets. I have 2 empty sockets here. I guess that's about it. This is such a good amulet I could look at. I think I grabbed some delirium oil earlier. I did. View notables. Whoa, that's cool. Am I already crit to pick up the node with crit? No, so we have this because I crit like 1 in 5 hits. So with Spark, I'm always critting, but I'm not already crit build, if that makes sense. I don't know, like, yeah, they still don't have a nice way in game to, like, figure out an instillment that would be good for you. Mana cost efficiency and mana regeneration rate. Sure. Efficient casting. That's my name. Dorsch banned somebody. What happened, Dorsch? I didn't even see it. Okay, so I did the crossing that way. Okay, now we're going back to the big zone. And now do I go up? Since that area was down, the next area will be up, hopefully. Intuitively, there's this little path here. Maybe I can follow a path. Beep, boop, beep. Thank you, Dorsch. Torbic? What's up, Torbic? Don't forget that Mana Tempest is a spam skill now. You no longer have to stand in it for it to work. So, yeah, spam away. There's other stuff here I'm supposed to find. Molten Shrine. Athi and Anduar. Torvik was the merchant, I think. Go back to him. Whoa. 3 level fire skills. Gimme, gimme. 1 to lightning with 132 spell damage. It's pretty solid. Mine is better. No skills there. Bad and bad. A lot of rarity. He's a cool vendor. Enter the Galai gates. Okay, so do I just go in here or do I need to kill... This guy's got a plus sign on him like he does something good. So I kind of want to find him. I mean, I assume I want to find him. This is sending me back to that place I've already been to. Okay. Yeah, how do I find this guy? What does he give? One of them is skill points. The other's max life. Both on the right side, dude. You are MVP here, Orbiter. Good lord. Thank you. Literally sprinting in the wrong direction. 33% cast speed on that. With this annoying, I'm back to like mana sustain. So I'm at infinite spark. So I can really think about other mods on items with that being the case. Haven't upgraded gems in a while, which is kind of weird. I am just booking it to the right side here. Do not pass go. Do not collect your 2 hundo. And do not die or you'll have to start over on this track. This one has a door. Is it going to spawn a big meanie baddie? We won't find out. It's bugged. Zone huge confirmed. Oh! Hello. Hi, my name is Spark. I do lots of damage. Okay. So let's see, which one was that? That was these two. And we need to find Molten Shrine. Cool. We're almost to 4 infusions. It's going to be fantastic. This feels kind of like relevant whenever it branches out like this. Has that relevant feel to it. Oh god, starting to feel irrelevant again. Oh my god, this is crazy. This zone is so huge. This is the largest zone in the history of ARPGs. And they built this after nerfing the size of their already super large zones, but this one takes the cake. Like, I'm going to respawn at checkpoint and go north. Hopefully it's north. Wait, can I fight them again? Oh, that'd be cool. Phew. It's nice that Spark is like an instant stop, destroy, walk. Otherwise, this would take much longer. Okay. That looks promising. This feels like a Molten area, right? Definitely. Oh, I love the look of this zone. Look how cool looking it is. Shut up and take my money, GGG. There's a gem. I forgot that you existed. The Molten's one's gifts. 5% max life. Okay, cool. That's it down here? So now I can run up and shrine over to the other side. Hopefully. Checkpoint. Halani gates. Galai gates. That didn't disappear, but I've seen that happen before. I didn't get 2 points. Is it back at town? I gotta know. This is about science at this point. Raizu gives them to me, hopefully. Yeah. Hello. And we get... Bum, 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 bum. 4 infusions. Heck yes. Now, that is the extent of the tree that I had solved. So, we're back in an experimental phase here. I could take exposure effect for bosses. Elemental, and then an additional 5 on exposure. That's like a valuable thing that I'm nearby and know I'm not wasting points, so I guess I'll do that. There's really something to be said in this game about playing a build that you love. Because, like, I thought about just full sending my bread and butter Hollow Palm again, and it just wouldn't have been fun. Whereas this is so much fun. Doing something new, doing something a little bit different for the patch, things like that. But it's a balance, right? Because if you're stuck in the campaign, that's like the most unfun thing possible. So you don't want to do something too experimental. $37 spirit chests. Not bad. Drop that for now. This is a dead end, right? Yep. Spark fun. There you go. There you go. Ah, you picked the right time to do it. Well, your body could handle it. That's an ultimate life. I'm going to go grab that. I'm so flask ready. 56 amount recovered. Yes, please. Charges gained. Okay, I got my flask for level 60. Attention to flasks is a very underrated thing in campaigns. Just be constantly making sure you're ready for, like, the next flask upgrade. Otherwise, you don't realize until, like, your flasks aren't doing anything anymore, and then you're like, wait, how do I get a new flask? Oh, yeah, I know. Actually, I don't know that for sure, because this is the internet, but I assumed you were joking. Oh, Spark, you're just being so good to us today. Without the infusions, this would be doing half the damage. Not sure why these guys were so tanky. Okay, exposure effect is done. My lawyer has advised me to say this is a joke. Nice. Alright, I think I'm looking for big molten lava boss, right? Who comes out of the wall like an absolute BA. And he might be here. Yep. This is so cool. Shut up and take my money. That is just awesome. I did the rotation right, I just didn't have the storm going. There's with the storm. And we do too much damage. I'm going to go home and... Oh, did I miss something? Oh, no. 2 sacred wells. Guard the future with a gift of water. Do I need to go get those? Oh, God. That zone is so huge if I have to go get those. Ah! Act 2 interlude. I'm a non-fan. They give exalts? Okay. I can skip exalts if that's like literally what they give. A chance of 1 exalt. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Not worth. 105 spell damage with int. Not good. Rarity. These are ready to go. Bonk, 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 bonk. Save that gem. I was at the waypoint, right? Yeah. Okay. Kima. Alright, if this Kima is the end of Act 2, then I'm cool. Now that I know, thanks to you all, Orbiter, now that I know how to navigate this, it doesn't feel that bad. But if I went in here blind, I would have been stuck in that large area forever. And if my build wasn't like super online, it would have been very frustrating. I don't know how much more interluding we're going to do, but probably no changes are going to come to the interlude. I just remember when I did it blind with Hollow Palm, it was like my build could destroy anything. I just couldn't find where I needed to go. So it was, you know, a couple layers of frustration because of that. Wait, this zone is the equivalent of my favorite map in mapping. Can't remember the name of it. I don't know why I decided to full send that strong box. Mistakes were made. It dropped nothing. Probably need to find a wall and hug it, right? It's kind of the rule here in this area. Oh, God. Heavy belt. Oh, I'm ready to slam my first chance orb on that. Absolutely. All right, is there any complexity to what we're doing in this area? Hopefully not. I think I got to go grab something and bring it here, right? Headhunter and second chance. Yes, please. I'm going in here. I hope it's right. My skill travels through doors and around corners. How about yours? What the? It's really lucky. What is it? Garricons? Is that Garricons? That's insane. Pour some water in here. Do I have to do this area? Oh, crap. Final boss at the end of this? Okay. It seemed like I missed something I could have done in the last area. It looked like a little monument. Probably gonna have to go back for that, maybe. These guys were pretty rippy. Oh, crap. I'm skipping Vol Ruins right now. Sorry, game. I do want to go back for that. Okay. Roger, roger. It felt like it. They put a big, unique icon on the map that really called priority to it. This area is very rippy. Oh, where do I get my spirit? It must be in the third, maybe? Researchers, ID, Alk. Aww. Bummer, that was a bad Alk. Third area, okay. Cool. Hey, it's Lycos today. Cool. Oh yeah, okay, so now that I got a good feel for this area and I'm starting to hit a limit, I'm going to switch back to Proj 2 and see how it feels. Mostly just trying to see if Proj 3 does more damage or not. I thought on bows it did. But maybe that's because there's a separate node on bows. I don't think I have a vial for this, right? Yeah. Owie. Owie. Oh, shoot. I think the Proj 2 feels better. They just feel like the same amount of damage, so like if Proj 2 really does have 40% chance to pierce, that is insanely good. Oh, I can't remember what this guy does at all. Super cool boss room though. Awesome looking. I love when they make you walk. I bet this is going to go poorly. Lycos today. Whoa. Tough start, buddy. He canceled my frost bomb. I mean, so far he's canceling everything I do. Hello? Can I do things? No. Cannot do things. Uh-oh, it's going to be die time. Okay, that seems obvious. He's going to do a big thing in front of him. Looks like I should get out of that bubble. It's feeling like the count a little bit. He disappeared. There he is. Hello. Can we be friends? He's about to freeze, and then that should be the end of him. Get a little Tempest Storm going here. Oh! Okay, cool. Oh! Oh, he almost kills you with the death effect there. Nasty. Speak to Jado. All done. Oh, the only thing is I need to go back and get that little monument or whatever it was. I can't remember what that one gives. More XP, I think. I'm just going to keep hugging the wall. When in doubt, be a wall-hugging hippie. That's a rare reflect. We're going to ignore that. Yeah, it's the 7 rewards one. One of them is XP with a big downside. I got to check that out. Level up. I'm not doing any more points until I get a long, hard look at the tree and look at the ES nodes and understand how much more damage we need from the tree versus starting to stack defenses. Okay, I never found the shrine. Is it in the middle, maybe? Oh my gosh, these zones. Is it right here? Ah! Here it is. Okay. Global defense is speed. Wow, that penalty on experience gain. Screw you, game. That is really rude. This is reversible later, right? So we'll take Ellie Res for now. It just makes gearing easier and more flexible. But I think we can come back here later and fix that. IIRC.
How can I help? Move swiftly. What have let us
Nice job on the interlude, GGG interns. I'm enjoying.
do whatever it takes.
Have an order?
My Kosade. Where's my one exalt tab? I think it's at the bottom. Yep.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Bad and bad. That's actually pretty good. I want to exalt that. Chance Orb. Never lucky. Can't sell things to her. Interesting. I remember liking this little Jungle Act 3 area. It was like very straightforward, I think. My Regex. Cast speed damages extra. Bad, bad. Check stabs for friends. No good. Except she's the gambler. And old Delwy. What you got, buddy? Bad. Whoa. A lot of damage. Probably bad, though. Melee skills. Okay. We're all set. We just need to dump. Put this in keys. Gem down here for later. Only place you dislike is canal area where you dump water. That is a tough area. All right, I got 30 minutes, everyone. Text from the wife. Family's coming. Yeah, it is really long. And yeah, some of the minions in there, there's like ignite mages that kill you from far away. You get swarmed by fast stuff. That zone, I'm with you. It's a tough one. And it used to be too long. That's one they shrank on purpose. Look at this guy. Beefy boy. Jeez. Oh god, if I survive this. Oh my god, it's nuts. Okay. Cool. My Kosade sold. Woohoo! My first sale. Alright, that was a thing. It seemed like that's probably on the map. No? This is just a sprint through zone, right? So... 3 charm slots with armor. Could be good. Thanks for the follow. Road Brazil. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Woo! Good to be Spark. I've said it like 30 times. I just like keep noticing how good it is to be Spark right now. Just to be indiscriminately wiping out the board without really having to target. How do we get some explode going? We need some splody. In PoE 1 you can get splody on your wand. It's pretty nice. Alright, that was the skill gem. Oh god, not good, not good, not... Ah! Okay, we just hit a checkpoint, so that's pretty good timing for bad gameplay by me. And village. Nice. That was quick. Here we have Abyss, question mark, and the Wyland Spear and Roving Wisp. There's a lot of stuff in here. I kind of remember this zone. It's supposed to feel like the hunting grounds. Holy... Uh-oh. Did he die already? Dude. I think he did. Wow. Alright, we're all ready for level 14 gems. These are some pretty dense and nasty mobs. Wow. Did not expect to die there. Surprise, surprise. Oh, gosh. I actually remember that about this zone, is that the checkpoints are very far away and dying is punishing. You have to slow down a bit because backtracking is so much time. We just clear as we go. Pretty bad. Lots of life regen. Don't mind getting waystones collected. Don't mind at all. Coffer. Ooh. Currency enjoyer. Still haven't found a good helmet to replace my crown. Still just crowning it. Alright, go slow, go slow. Level up. Whoa. Double whoa. Oh my gosh, this is so... This is crazy. It's kind of fun. It's really dense. Maps are less dense, so like I got to enjoy this monster density here. Checkpoint, please. Oh my god, this is like an old Mario game where like you have to restart the whole level if you die. I'm gonna pretend there's no sprint in this game for a little bit. If I die, it will be the end of my emotional well-being. Checkpoint! Yay! Oh my god, that was rough. Survive that somehow. Thanks, OP Flask. My gloves are still trash. Wouldn't mind good gloves. Not it. What do we got? Boss? Defeat the crazed Esmeri. It's gonna be her? Oh, it's Viper, huh? Ah! Definitely Viper. You need exposure, honey. Owie, owie, owie. Please don't phase. Aww. Almost had her. Jeez. Okay, she has exposure. I'm in the storm. All is well. In damage land. She killed me again? What? What is that move? She literally came out of a heavy stun freeze and just like popped me. Powed me. Alright, let's try this again, hon. We can be friends. There it was again! Wow, it is a legit one-shot. It's very short telegraph, too. I'm learning. Sorry, everyone. Sorry for my failures. Just gonna keep the little circles going, I guess. There it was again. Okay, that was like kind of dodged. No! Oh my god, she almost did it again. Oh, goodness. Fire skills. 40 spirit! Woohoo! We can run Invocation to trigger comets, finally. Alright, we have lots to do, but we're going to keep moving on here. Is there anything else I need here? It says roving wisps. Whatever. Indifferent to roving wisps. I think this zone's pretty big. I wonder if I should take my last 10 minutes and update the guide. Should probably do that. Yeah, let me go to town. I got to take the last 20 minutes here. 15, 20. I don't know how much time I have, actually. And just get my guide updated. Cash out. It's all pretty bad, I think.
How goes your quest? Anything? Thank you. Be strong.
He died typing that. So sorry. Save. New. All right, so the last check-in I did was 54, and now I'm 62. So next import will be 54 to 62. And import, start, Julia the Wolves, export, copy. Import as a new variant. 55 to 62. End of interlude. Like, this is basically end of interlude. And then notes here. So, in terms of playstyle, not much changes. But note the gem upgrades carefully. Especially those for Spark. Bossing rotation still remains. Apply Frostbomb. For exposure, drop Elemental Weakness. Exposure and Cold Infusion. Don't Spark yet. I think that's something some people are doing. They're just like perma-sparking on the boss right away. Drop Elemental Weakness. Then you want drop Orb of Storms to refresh. Then you want Mana Tempest and pop off with Spark. Keep your mana up with Flask. Rinse and repeat. I think that's a whole rotation. Okay. Some notes. All right, hopefully that's helpful. And what else? Elemental Equilibrium is still worse than the Frostbomb with Short Fuse 2, which is an instant 3 cold infusions, Ascendancy triggers. Also, those infusions regenerate after 3 seconds because of, what's this cutie called? Storm's Recollection. Storm's Recollection. We'll continue testing during mapping for when to switch to Equilibrium proper, like a proper lad. I tested Firestorm. Found it lackluster. I think the timing limits are an issue. Next up on the rotation is to trigger Comet to leverage fire infusions. What's the trigger skill called? Elemental Invocation or something. Put this back over here. Elemental Invocation. There's also Cast on Ailment. We will do this with either Elemental Invocation or Cast on Ailment. I need to test things to be certain which one. Yeah, and I'm not totally sure if we are going to be doing Comet. I guess I should mention that. Also a chance that Comet is just overkill. And we want to auto-trigger more Spark. Okay. Dang, another ban coming in hot. I don't see the messages from them. Are they the people? Is the bots you're banning? Are they actually sending messages? Remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Remove that. So Spark, Bomb, Storm, Weakness, Tempest, Sweet. Oh, they're in a holding queue. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I like that. Update. What's up, Lemon Eyes? Spearfield Witch Hunter is awesome. I was pretty clear in the guide and in the video that I'm not going to be league starting it. But I had a lot of people ask about it. So I wanted to like do a proper pass on it in standard and post a guide for anybody who was going to try and do it. So that's all. Okay, cool. Grab a easy link for this. Where's the easy link for this? Profile. Take that out maybe? Builds? Nope. Spark, Comet, Stormweaver. Mine doesn't even show up. Huh. Interesting. Campaign guide. Maybe it's because it's starter speed leveling. Getting close to endgame. Haha. Creator featured. Sure that's why it's not showing up, but oh well. What vial should you take? I've got a little quick recommendation of things here. If you're on the Witch Hunter build, I linked another creator. I think his name is Spud. He has a good guide for league starting Witch Hunter, because obviously you want to switch over to Spearfield later. And then also, what's his name? 77 Prada has really good Witch Hunter content. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I've updated the Spark guide up to the end of the interlude with some notes for what to do next. We'll be on streaming tonight. Good luck, good luck. Gotta watch my kiddos now. Send. Okay. Yeah, me too, music. Have a great day. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for the questions. Thanks for the input, especially navigating the interlude. Orbiter. Can't thank you enough. Dorsey, thank you for modding. Have fun, everyone, today. Good luck out there. I'll catch you tonight. See ya.